Our oldest was still 4 years old when our youngest was born. And life was pretty crazy with 4 little ones. Lots of diapers and just kind of trying to keep our head above water. Her name is Amelia. Right about 18 months, we noticed some bruising on her. Just kind of chalked it up to just playing hard. It was the end of summer and the kids had all been home. Didn't really think much of it, but had a pediatric doctor's appointment.
At about 19 months, I had taken her in for a pediatric visit, and at that visit, I was explaining some of the symptoms that she was experiencing, and so the doctor said, okay, we're gonna stop this appointment right here. I'd like for you to run down to the hospital and have some blood work done, and be sure to stress to them that you want the information back stat. And so we went there and we were making our way back to the vehicle. We were gonna go have lunch with Matthew and some friends, and before I could get back to the car, the doctor called me back and said, you need to turn around and go to the ER, and a doctor will meet you there. I was scared. I knew that something serious might be going wrong, and within just a few minutes, we got the diagnosis that our daughter had cancer, leukemia. Matthew and I took a moment and prayed together like we hadn't before, and we received an answer right away that we needed to move to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. And it seemed almost as if God was withholding until we took time to submit ourselves to Him and ask Him in all earnest, to seek Him with our whole heart. And it was like the floodgates were opened up, and He showed us exactly what we needed to do from there.
Treatment is not easy. It was rough, a lot of ups and downs. We had a summer together. Everybody went up to Memphis, and we took a trip to the beach. We did family together, just having as long as we could with her, and we assumed that would be months, but we didn't know. And that quickly turned to maybe weeks, and then maybe days. And it was about 10 days after that relapse that she was gone. And that's painful. That's pain I've never felt before, and we couldn't walk those steps with each other because she was grieving in a way that I couldn't help, and I was grieving in a way that she couldn't help.
So for about 4 years, I just kind of wallowed in that, and finally came to the point where I was like, I think I'm ready to be done with this anger, and I'm ready to reconcile my relationship with God. And so it was in that moment where we found this grief share group, and it was very different than anything else we had experienced, because other things kind of, I felt like I was sitting in the muck and the mire, and there wasn't really any hope. But with this program, it was like there was hope again, and it provided a perspective that God has on grieving, and see His light again.